In this first episode of Driven Mad Road Trips, I decide I'm going to tour Northumberland. I make an executive decision. I cross a dam. And I cross an old bridge. As I attempt to go around Northumberland in just one day. It's 8:50 on the 21st of December, the shortest day of the year, and it's windy. I'm at the starting point in my 2006 Suzuki Jimny, which is my winter car of choice. Now the route I'm going to be taking is called the Northumberland 250. There's a map you can download and put on your phone. I've got my Google Sat Nav, but I can't see it on there, but I've worked out the route for the first bit. First of all, I have to acknowledge that this route is loosely based on another one I found on the internet. I have made some modifications to it on the basis of roads that I know are much nicer, and also roads that were incredibly closed when I came to them whilst trying to drive the route. So, without further ado, let's have a look at the map of the route. So today's route is obviously in the north of England, which is shown here. Now, to be a bit more specific, it starts on the A68 at Kilnpit Hill, then drive over to Durham Reservoir, then across to Blanchland, at which point we'll go over to Rookup, and then over into the Allen Valley, back into Northumberland, to Allen Heads and Allendale, once we've been to those places, we'll go via the Coupler Bends to Whitfield. Then we're going to cross over via Cornwood in the South Tyne Valley up to Hadrian's Wall. And we're going to have a nice long drive along the side of Hadrian's Wall. Once we've done that, we're going to pop up the North Tyne Valley via Bellingham up to Kielder, where we'll visit the reservoir, and then over the border into Scotland. We'll follow the road that goes along virtually parallel with the border and end up at Carter Bar, probably the most famous of the crossings. We'll then head up to North Northumberland, Ford Natal, before heading over to Berwick upon Tweed, the most northerly town in England. It's time to come back now, so head back via the Northumberland coast and Bamburgh Castle before heading over to Alnwick and Rothbury, and then finally making it over into the South Tyne, the Tyne Valley again, to Corbridge. So the first place we're going to drive through here is Blanchland, which is a medieval village named after the white monks in the abbey. The abbey was dissolved in 1539 and it's now a nice little village. Nice place to have a little wander round. After Blanchland, head up onto the moors, back into County Durham again, headed towards Rookup, and again you can see it's a nice sunrise in the morning in the middle of nowhere. And it's a surprisingly nice sunny day considering the amount of weather there was. After crossing this moor, we ended up down in Rookup, and then we ended up near the Grove Rake mine. The Grove Rake mine has been there since the 1800s. It closed in 1999, so it's been there for nearly 200 years in action. And it originally mined iron, then lead. Then in the 40s, they mined fluorspar. And that there is the original workings which are still there. Now I've got another photo of another member of my collection with the workings, which I'm going to pop on the screen for your pleasure. Not a great photo. After Grove Rake Mine, crossed back over into Northumberland, continued along the moors until we're descending into the Allen Valley and into Allen Heads. This is lead mining country. There's a lot of lead mines around here, as you could tell with the Grove Rake Mine, but also this is home to one of my favourite road signs. As you come up to this T-junction, you'll be able to see it. Not very clearly, but I took a photo for you. Yep. I'm making an executive decision and I'm calling it off for today on the basis that it's raining sideways, literally. May give it a go in the Christmas holidays. Speaking of which, it's now the Christmas holidays and I'm now off to pick up where I left off. So, let's get back to the Allen Valley. Yeah, the bus in front has a bit of a clue as to one of the places we'll be seeing on this route. I should also note that we are going to indeed be taking a few detours off the original Northumberland 250 route, partly because I think there's better routes to take, partly because roads are closed. And the first detour we take is because of both. The road from Allendale through to Whitfield is closed, so we're going to go to Whitfield from Allendale, but we're going to go over a different way and down a route that's called the Couple of Bends. There's various different routes I could go at this junction. Just having a... But we'll call the route to the left a side quest, which we'll do another day, to Lamley Viaduct, sorry. This one, we're going to go to a chill riverside location, and we're going to see a castle. Now, turning left here, and we're going to a place called Featherstone. Two very interesting things about Featherstone. Oh, quite a few. Anyway, first one is here. You look to the right, there's an old railway station which still has its platform. Next one, we'll see if we drive. If you look through the trees, you might be able to see the back of the castle. Yeah, there's the castle there. There's a little place I can pull in, maybe to get a better view of it. But yeah, castle. Anyway, also along that road there that we're in the entrance of, there's an old POW camp from World War II. But yeah, we're down here, we're now by the banks of the River South Tyne. As you can see, there's plenty of people having walks. Some nice little walks in the woods there. It's actually quite nice to have a walk along this riverside here, even along the road. Very quiet. And then there's a really old, fantastic little bridge. Which we're going to go over now. What a junction this is. Now, believe it or not, I'm actually driving alongside the World Heritage Site Hadrian's Wall at the minute. However, since there's so much mist, we can't actually see it. But what I'll do is I'll turn off the road and show you how far we are from it. Now, the other place we're near is Sycamore Gap. which I was going to point out to you, but we can't really see it in the fog. But I'll put a picture in now. That's me Morris Minor sat next to the gap, or rather on the main road, with a photo of the tree behind it. Anyway, there's the sill, and up here right, that cliffside that you can see to our right, that is where Hadrian's Wall is. You can see the wall going up it. No parking on grass verge or roadside. Nothing stopping you though. Right, now you see we've just crossed the wall. Spin the car around and you'll be able to see it a bit better. You can see it going along the horizon there. We'll drive past it again, and then we'll get back. We'll get back onto the actual route again. But yeah, there it is on our left, with grass growing out of the top. There, you can see it there. Anyway, back to business.